What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I seen a video about a 12-year-old boy out there in Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out Charlotte. That was riding his bike with a group of people, and the police arrested him. Now, a couple of y'all sent me this morning, and I just took a look at it. I want you guys to look at this story and tell me if you think the police were wrong in this case. They locked this little boy up, and they said he was driving reckless on a bicycle when he was with a group of over 50 people. Take a look at this, listen to what the mom says, and we'll come back and talk about it.
A Charlotte mother says her 12-year-old son is traumatized after police handcuffed him and took him to jail. They say the boy was charged with reckless driving while riding his bicycle last weekend. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Brian Blakely. The mother and her son claimed that he was just out for a ride with friends. Queen City News reporter David Schumann spoke to them about how he ended up in the back of a squad car.
A stranger recorded this video of Prince Irvin handcuffed in the back of a CMPD car on Sunday. Bystanders questioned officers about what was going on.
What crime did he commit? Reckless driving. Reckless driving on a bicycle? Yes. Did he hit a car?
Prince's mom, Jasmine, says she picked her son up at the jailhouse after a panicked call from one of his friends.
Terrified, traumatized, that's how he feels. He shouldn't have to.
Prince says he was riding his bike in Uptown with a group of more than 50 people, kids and adults. He noticed the police car trailing them for a few blocks. Prince says the lights flipped on and a chase began.
He hit the back of my friend's bike. Like he tried to hit him off the bike, basically. I was not going to stay there so they could do the same to me.
In South End, and now alone, Prince says officers caught up to him when he blew a tire.
When I was putting my hands behind my back, I was on the ground. So when they was picking me up, they was still like manhandling me. Like.
Jasmine says the experience has taken away her child's innocence.
You gonna run, you going home to your mother. You wanna feel safe and protected. This big man chasing you with a car and you a little boy on a bike. What you think he gonna do to you if he already hitting your friends?
Information on the case is limited because Prince is a minor, but Charlotte-Mecklenburg police say in a statement, officers acted to ensure the safety of the individual seen in the video based on the circumstances at the time. The department regularly responds to reports of individuals riding bicycles in a manner that poses a danger to themselves or others on city roadways. This arrest comes 3 years after the city cracked down on large groups of young bicycle riders, some who were accused of playing chicken with traffic and sometimes using violence against drivers. Prince and his mother say Sunday's incident was not related to any gang and he was just out for a ride. Prince hasn't gotten his bike back, but in a remarkable act of kindness, the man who recorded the arrest bought Prince a new one. Prince and Jasmine are both grateful.
He's a child. He's a little black boy. He is mine, and he is somebody. And that's what I want these people to know. They're not going to do my son like that because that is not okay. He's not an animal.
In Charlotte, David Schumann, Queen City News.
Mother says she's outraged over the arrest of her 12-year-old son.
Yeah, she claims officers went too far when they arrested the child for recklessly riding his bike. Video of the boy's arrest has been going viral online.
WBTV's Michael Warwick spoke with the family. It's a story you'll only see here on WBTV.
Thousands of people have watched video of the boy handcuffed in the back of a squad car, his bicycle just feet away. Charlotte-Mecklenburg police say officers were protecting the boy and other drivers, but this child's mother sees it differently.
They absolutely did go too far. He's 12. He's 89 pounds.
Like thousands of others, Jasmine Irvin's seen this now viral video of her son, who she says police arrested Sunday for recklessly riding his bike uptown.
I feel hurt for that. I feel hurt for my son. Like, all his innocence is just gone. There was something he didn't have to experience, he didn't have to go through. They could have called me. They could have brought him home. They didn't have to put him in handcuffs like that.
Jasmine tells us her son was part of what's called a ride-out Sunday, and an adult was there.
We were just riding, having fun with my friends downtown. Not worry about nothing.
The pair say police started following the group and ultimately detained the 12-year-old in South End after he ran from officers. This video, taken by a bystander, is about 1.5 miles from the boy's home.
Everybody said, where was his mom? I was home. I was home. I was not with them. I was at home. My son went downtown to a park, to a bike area. They have bike lanes. We have sidewalk and street over here, busy cars. We barely got speed bumps.
Charlotte-Mecklenburg police can't give details about the case because it involves a juvenile, but they are standing by the officer's actions, telling us the Central Division regularly responds to reckless bike riders. Jasmine, meanwhile, insists she should have been notified sooner, taking steps now to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Do not run from the police, okay?
Bruh, if they try to hit me, I'm running.
No.
I don't care.
Don't run. Do not run. This is most I'm to say. Don't run. If you know you didn't do anything wrong, if you did not do not run. If you scared, you fear for your life, stop and put your hands up.
CMPD tells us they are still actively investigating the case. Jasmine says her son was charged with reckless driving and released the same day. In West Charlotte, Michael Warwick, WBTV, on your side.
All right, guys, that's the story of what happened to this little boy Prince. And I'm more than sure more information to come out. But I'm going to be honest with you. The mother was upset. And rightfully so. Nobody wants their kid to be arrested. Are there petty laws out here? Yeah, they are. But they're put in place because they either want to prevent something, from happening, or, something is just out there that's a nuisance and they want to stop it. Either way, I'm more than sure this mother knew about these laws. And just hear me out before you get all upset. There got to be a certain level of accountability. He's 12 years old. How many of you people out there got a 12-year-old with 50 plus friends and some of them adults? Think about it. When I was young, they used to have that thing where they do a lot of group rides. There'd be a bunch of bad kids and older kids. And, oh, can I go? I'm with my friends would go because they ain't had no parents really out there watching them. And, can I go? No, you ain't going. Because, first of all, they don't know them people. And you ain't got to be with some adults. You know what I'm saying? I was always kept from that. And it'd be a lot of times we hear stories, somebody got hit and everybody ran and left them, even the grown up or the bigger kids that was out there. You know what I'm saying? There got to be some level of accountability, man. All honesty. Now, it's a good thing that your kid did not get hurt. Was they rubbing up on their tires and all this stuff? That'll all show up on the dash cam when the footage eventually comes out. But remember, a lot of times kids don't say everything. Did some of that stuff happen where they roughed him up or whatever? Possibly so. But another thing is this. Also, some stuff that he's saying, I think a lot of stuff kids don't say because they don't want to get in trouble. Kid don't know about dash cams. He don't know about that. He gonna say whatever he has to keep his skin in the game. But the mother is upset. She's on TV. She's talking. I'm gonna tell you something. As soon as you bring color up in it, you lose a lot of credibility from people that are sympathetic to your story. You heard what she said? Oh, he's a little black boy. I'm not gonna let... His color ain't got shit to do with it. A lot of people think it does, but when it comes to the law, color ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm more than sure he wasn't the only black boy out there. Yet he was the only one that was caught. They said a tire was blown, but he running from the cops, all of them running. Who else stayed with him? Did they say anything about that? Or did they all scatter and go their separate ways when the police got on their ass? It's just a mess, man. For real. Seriously. I don't know, man. I mean, just this whole situation. I would have never let my kid go with 50 nothing at 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? And second of all, if you know about this type of stuff going on, I'm more than sure this happened, before where, somebody watched the news. Hey, don't be riding in groups and shit because police don't. Shit, I was young and they knew that shit. But then again, it is what it is nowadays. But what do y'all think, man? Leave me a comment, man. Y'all think that the boy was unjustly arrested for riding a bike? A lot of times it's more than that. And a lot of times you ain't going to get nothing out of the kid that likes doing it and want to do it again. So I'm one of them people where, sometimes when people cry victim, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at the whole thing before you even just take a side on it. Like, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, I know how I was when I was a kid. If I could get away with something, I damn sure would try. And I was at that age. And he's a boy, so let's keep it real. But, I mean, yeah, she does have a right to be upset. But every time, you know, you hear something, I'm more than sure they got dash cam footage up and it'll probably come out in court. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. But the way the world is now, you know, with just a bunch of crazies running amongst us, I would never let my son ride away. And then he was far from the house, like another part of the house. He was like far from the house. Ain't that much trust in the world in anybody outside of me and mine with my children. I'm just saying. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Leave me a comment.